Hey, what's up, all? How's it going? And thanks for coming back to my latest Cherry on Pop video. This is episode 4, and let's dive right into it. If you haven't seen the last episode, please go check it out. Great stuff. As I always, I just go through everything that's been announced and anything new that I've got. And today, there's a little special guest on here for this Cherry on Pop. So let's dive into what we've seen this week, what has come out, and what they have announced. We do know one of the big things if you're a gamer that's coming out, and that is Wave 2 of Gears of War. Gears of War is a great series. They put 5 games now total on it. I know it's only Gears of War 4, but they did the Gears of War Judgment, which was pretty weak. But the first 3 and then Gears of War 4, fucking phenomenal games. Amazing. And I can't recommend them enough. If you have an Xbox One, pick them up. You can get all 4 of them for backwards compatibility for the original 4. And then, of course, Gears of War 4 was made specifically for the Xbox One. So please go check those out. It's a great series, a great cover third-person type shooter game. It's so much fun. So much fun. So the pops that we're getting is there's 6 different ones. First, we start out with, of course, Marcus Phoenix. Marcus Phoenix, the main character throughout most of the Gears of Wars. Most of them. So, then we've got Dominic Santiago, his kind of like right-hand man, I guess is what you would call him. We got Damon Baird, which is another character that's been in quite a few of the Gears of War, part of the main crew. And then, of course, we got Coltrane, Augustus Coltrane. And then Oscar Diaz, which is in the new one, Gears of War 4. I liked him. I won't spoil the game, but I did like him in the actual game there himself. Yeah, he was awesome. And then, of course, one of the most badass characters, like enemies in the game, and that's the Brumac, which the Brumac is 6 inches tall, and he's just sick looking. So, yes, I wouldn't mind getting any of them. I mean, they're awesome looking ones. I'm just looking at them right here, and it is awesome. I mean, a gun with a chainsaw on it? Who would have thought about that? That's the best thing about it, when you right up through the crotch or something like that. Fucking rip them in half. Oh, so much fun. So much fun. Anyways, next up we have a movie that's coming out. It's an animated movie. I'm not too familiar about it, but I guess it's going to be somewhat big. I don't know. We'll see. It's different. But it's called Captain Underpants. Now, the Gears of War real quick comes out in spring. Same with this one in spring. And we have 3 pops for this. There is a Captain Underpants and a Professor Poopy Pants. And then there's another Professor Poopy Pants with a different color suit. It's pinkish purple with the glasses and stuff, the same color, and it's FYE exclusive, which FYE, I know where I live we don't have any, so I'm not too familiar with them, but maybe online or something, if you're a fan of it, you might be able to pull that one, get that one. Then, to finish up with the news this week, we have some Looney Tunes Dorbs. And it's just a line. There's a couple exclusives and whatnot, but which the exclusives I wouldn't mind getting. First up, we've got good old Bugs Bunny. And there's 2 different versions. The regular version and then the Chase limited edition one, which Chase is hard to find. Very, very hard to find on a lot of them. So then we got Daffy Duck. 2 different versions of him, too. The first one is awesome. Second, I might have to hunt him down. The nephew might like him because he's wearing a Superman. So, and then we've got Elmer Fudd and Pete Puma. So Pete Puma's not as big, like well known, but Elmer Fudd's big. I forget how. No, that's Porky Pig, I'm thinking. Sorry. But Elmer Fudd, yeah, he was always hunting wabbits. It's been a long time since I've seen Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes and all that. So that's it for this week. I mean, not a big week in news. But, like I said, I do have something special. So, Ryan, take it away.
Hey guys, Ryan here, coming at you for a little secret Cherry on Pop unboxing of my own. Jamie's kind of taken over the weekly videos for you on this one, so we can go into a lot more detail and make sure that we're spending the time on it that we need. But I've got a couple of pops here. One I've been hunting for a while. It looks like it finally came out. I was able to pick it up. And the other two that I got here were actually birthday gifts from my children. So I'll go ahead and jump into this first one. This is one that's a Target exclusive pop, and as you all know, I'm a huge X-Men fan, so I've been really wanting this one for a while, ever since they announced it back in November of last year. So Weapon X, Target exclusive, baby. And yeah, I'm one of those people that opens my pops and takes them out and puts them on display. I don't care. I've been a collector for years, and it's one of those like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy 2 copies, or I'm going to buy doubles of this or whatever, because I'm going to sell it someday. I'm never going to sell these things. Alright, that is awesome. Check that out. Now this is Weapon X. This is from the Marvel Comics Presents short that they had done way back in the 80s that was done by Barry Windsor Smith. Where you kind of learn Wolverine's origin while he was in the Weapon X program. So when they were actually turning him into a weapon, they gave him a helmet and all this mechanical stuff to control him while he's Weapon X. That one is awesome. All right. Now, keeping in line with my X-Men theme, I have a new pop here. So this is one that I'd never had the chance to pick up back when it first came out, when this line was first released, and it's the only one that I'm missing. Mystique. So I did, when they first came out, I got Cyclops, Colossus, Storm right away. Picked up Magneto, of course. It took me a while to track down Professor X. I actually was able to find one at a local Target and get it for retail price. They're going for like $15-20 online and all that, so I was able to luck out that way. But yeah, Mystique is one that I was never able to get my hands on, but it's awesome. I like that it's the classic Mystique, so it's the white costume Mystique with the skulls. You see the skulls on the belt there, and then of course on her head. So very cool. I like she's got her hands on her hips and all that for the attitude, because she's a bad guy in the comic books, at least. So that's the one that my daughter picked out for me. Great addition to my collection. Like I said, now I have all of the that first X-Men line that was the yellow. So there was actually 6 of them, and yeah, now I have that whole line. There's a couple exclusives and stuff that weren't numbered that I don't have yet. There's like a metallic Magneto, and there's a chrome Colossus that I don't have, but I do have the Hot Topic Storm. That's the black costume. Now this last pop here is another one that I've been looking for a long time. This is a particular costume of a particular superhero that I really like, 90s storyline, and about 2 weeks ago, we went to a local comic shop, and they had one on sale there for a really good price, actually. And I remember pointing it out to my son and telling him, like, oh man, look buddy, they actually have this here, that's cool. But I didn't have the chance to actually pick it up while I was there. So for my birthday, my son told my wife that that's one he wanted to get me. So they went down and picked it up for me, and that is Scarlet Spider. Now this was a Walgreens exclusive when it first came out, but never was able to track it down. The only one I've been able to track down was Green Goblin, of all the Spider. Oh, I guess I got the Iron Spider too. So. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I always liked Iron Spider when it came out in the comics, but I was a 10-year-old kid. I didn't really know that the Clone Saga wasn't as good as it was supposed to have been. All the controversy and stuff behind the storyline and all that. But I liked Iron Spider, Scarlet Spider. I always thought he was a really great costume. So I was able to track one down. He's got the hoodie with the Spider-Man symbol, the sleeveless hoodie and all that, and then just a regular Scarlet costume. So there you have it. There's my my 3 new pops.
All right. Well, thank you, Ryan. Thank you for showing off your new pops, your little unboxing, a little backstory and everything. As you saw, he had 2 of them. 2 of them that I've got, which I've already opened because he was opening them. But we've got I got same thing, Weapon X. I actually got 2 versions. 2 of them. I got one that I'm going to keep in a box and figure out what I'll do with that. And then, of course, I got Scarlet Spider. So both of those are badass. I like them both. let him definitely unbox his. So yeah, there we go. And then the one that he doesn't have that I wasn't planning on getting, but I saw it in the store and I'm like, I gotta pick it up. And this is a DC character. And he's a long time running character. You haven't seen him in the movies yet. He's been big in the cartoons, in the comics, all that. A very well known DC character. And that is our Green Lantern, John Stewart. It's a Walgreens exclusive, just like the other two the other one, the Scarlet Spider, Target exclusive for Weapon X. I like these exclusives. They're fun to have, fun to hunt down and whatnot. Walgreens is very difficult to find on some of them. I'm looking for a Venom and I still can't find him. I go along with my Carnage. I actually should go to Hot Topic too because I think they have another character in that line that I can get. I forget who it was that I want to pick up, but here's John Stewart. And come on, green? Me? Green? Yeah, gotta get it. So, hey, why not? That's it for this week. I mean, really, it's a shorter episode. There wasn't much going on, not much that I got, nothing special. Stay tuned for tomorrow night. I do have a special unboxing with some more Funko items, so please stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this episode, though, hit that like and follow down below. Also, the rest of the social media is down there, so please go check that out. Follow me on Twitter, all that, see what the happenings are. We do have, in a couple nights, our newest Nerds of the Roundtable, so you want any news going on, anything that we've been up to, what's going on. I'm not sure what game we're playing in it, but yeah, please go check all that stuff out. As always, though, and also, Ryan's links are down below, too, so please follow him, say what's up. If you want to talk X-Men, he's the guy to go to. But, as always, please, don't forget to unleash your inner nerd, and I will see you next episode. Peace.